afternoon and welcome to Ludicrous Detects. We detect in Cumbria. I'm actually in Lancaster today, in a wood, as you can see, on my sister's permission. We've just been working our way through the woods on a footpath to get to where we want to be, and I got fed up with the path. It's got so much tin foil, ring pulls, that I just deviated into the wood, which is their permission, and I'll show you what I found. It's not my first find. I've had a ring pull, foil, a ring thing, but yeah, I'll show you this one. There we are. That's my first decent find in the wood, and it is actually silver. Good start, good start. Okay, I'm going to make my way to this field that we're trying to get to without all these distractions. Okay, see you on the next. Corpse Road. These paths were usually used until the 18th century to transport coffins from remote villages to mother churches. I just thought I'd take a shot of this. This is what is known as a coffin stone. We're on the actual burial walk at the moment, and they would stop here for a rest, sit the coffin on there, have a bit of a breather before they carried on with the walk. Next find, 2 pennies in one hole. I can't tell who it is out here, but I think it's George the Third. Yeah, both in the same hole. The beauty of the land that we're on today, it's like a peat field, so digging is absolutely fantastic. After the hard work I've had the last few hunts with the ground being so hard, this is an absolute luxury. See all that lovely, lovely new fencing? It goes all the way around the field, and down the bottom there's some really well built walls. Yeah, my sister did that. She is such a hard worker, and she does dry stone walling and also works on a farm and repairs fencing. So I think you'll agree she's done a really good job, and she works hard. It's her day off today. I make her have a day off now when I want to come through, otherwise she'd still be at it. Nice to see the primroses just growing wild amongst the bluebells. It's lovely. Camera doesn't do it justice. Coming to a bigger patch now. Yeah, primroses everywhere. Right, whilst I'm here, the funeral walk, wake walk, I'm not really sure what they call it, but I'm up at the far end of the field, and they would walk the length of the field over to here where the gate is, where I showed you the coffin rest. I'll look into some more details about that, and I'll talk about it later if I can find some. But I think it's because there weren't that many churches, so the villagers had to walk to a particular church, and this was the way that they walked through with the coffin. My sister found her first 2 hammers on here, and we imagined that it was some poor widower pulled his handkerchief out to wipe his eyes and drop his hammered coins. That's wipe his eyes. This is a lead item. I'd like to think it was something to do with Roman, because the actual field I'm on now has had Roman coins on. It just seemed to have a hole all the way through. Well, this is a strange one. It's not one I've seen before. I'm assuming it's hammered. It's not silver. I haven't seen anything like that before. Chris has shouted that he's got a hammered, but we're nowhere near him to have a look at it yet, but I will show you it before we go home. And my sister has got 2.5 hammers. You think I find a lot, she does a lot better. Hello. No, you go standing on that. Come on. Hello. No, I don't want too much snotty licky on me. Oh, nice. Okay, round up for today from all three of us. Chris thinks this is from a dagger from the handle side. We can't remember what it's called, but it's to stop your hands slipping down, cutting yourself on the blade. Again, we are researching this, and I will let you know if we find out any more. The name of the actual part is a quillen. The official name, a quillen. This is one of Chris's. We're not really sure what it is. It's got 4 points where a chain would fit on each. So much research to do for this video. Yeah, again, still looking into it, and we will update as we go along. Again, we're not sure if this is silver, but it looks like it's been part of a brooch. We'll do a silver test on that one. This one is definitely silver. 1874, Queen Victoria. Another silver one. Very fragile this, it's got a crack through it. So we haven't cleaned that side just yet. So that's, these are all Chris's. And a Russian, Chris?
I think it's not a Russian.
I think it's a Russian bag seal. And I'm just showing you this one because it's just a little tiny spoon. Then we go on to my sister's. She's had a good day. She's had a half a hammered. We're not sure about who these are on the coins, but she's had that one, which I thought was Elizabeth. And she's had another one there. A buckle, a Tudor close hook. And her first find today was this little, I think it's aluminium. I think it's Mary and Jesus on there. It's like a religious thing. And my finds, you can see my finds as I've got them, but the 2 coins, the bit of silver, I'll find out more about this later. But it is stamped. The copper hammered again, I'll look that up and put something on later. And the lead. So I think you'll agree that the 2 coins that I found in the same hole were George III, and they are both 1799. And the little copper hammered that I found, Chris has done some research for me, and the nearest we can get is that it is actually a jeton, and it's what they call a sovereign bust jeton. I'll turn it over for you. Yeah, it's nothing I've seen before. I mean, I had an idea it might be a jeton, but yeah, that's as near as we could get to it. So now back to the little silver, I don't know what you would call it, a fob medal, or I don't know whether it's been a pin brooch, or certainly someone's coat of arms. In the centre of the cross you'll see a rose, and given that I found it in Lancaster, I'm assuming that's the red rose, which is the House of Lancaster. So that one was easy enough. The 3 items at the top, I did originally think it was wheat, which symbolises, it's a symbol of plenty. And then I thought, well, another word for weak could be that it's sheaf, which again symbolises plenty. But then on a closer look, I wondered whether they were like shells, i.e. like oyster shells or something, which symbolises that they would be worn on the sleeve as a symbol of pilgrimage. Again, there's a big cross through the middle, that's a symbol of Christianity, but there are over 200 different types. Turning it over and looking at the actual silversmith marks, then the one that jumps out at me in research is the B&L, which the silversmith would have been Joel Bleckensee and Hyman Levetus, Levetus, Levetus. So I think that's sort of 1925. They dealt with fob medals. Yeah, this is ongoing. I am still looking into it. I am trying to get some advice from people. So I'll add or take away bits as I go. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find out any more about this item that I've just shown you, but I will keep trying, and I'll update you on another video if I find any more. But for now, thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking. Thank you. Bye.